Soup, and I'm the founder of Zuri Food, a place where you find organic and products that can help one with all manner of challenges in the body. There is something for everyone, starting from an infant. We start with a baby when the baby starts weaning, and all the way to elderly. You may ask why I wanted to start this. My parents passed away in 2021, and one followed another, the difference of about 4 months. My mother had high blood pressure, and one day she got a stroke, very traumatizing, because my mother for 9 months and 9 days, she didn't utter a word. This is somebody who, the day that she had a stroke, I had talked to her. That evening she got a stroke and she never spoke again. My father also had issues with the heart. He had a weak heart. But I thank God that both of my parents lived a long life. They had taken all manners of medications, and I knew there was another alternative. That time I was also on the borderline of blood pressure, and I felt that I didn't want to keep on taking medication the way I saw my parents take medications. And that is when I did quite a bit of research, and I ended up starting to take them myself. And I started with a single product. Until now, we have gone further into not just single products, but formulations. I do a lot of workouts. About strength training, I do 3 times in a week. I walk. When I walk, everybody, including my children, and they ask how I do it. I do about 8 kilometers, carrying a weighted vest of 10 kilograms, and yet my age is able to support that, just because of these products that I take. We advise people the diet that you take. So when you come here, we give you consultation, and we give you products, but also we advise you on the kind of foods to eat, so that you don't do one thing and then mess with the kind of diet that you take. This is osteocare, which I take almost every day. Sometimes I can miss, I don't have to take it every day, I can alternate. I like using it in soups, and this is for bone health. So for ladies who are saying the knees are hurting all the time, or the back, this is a good product. This is workout tea. As I mentioned, I work out in the gym and also walking. And this helps with recovery, helps with strength. So I don't use those things that people use, the creatine and those other things that are not organic. This is totally organic. I take it every day, particularly the days that I go for workouts. This here is a liver kidney detox. As we say, everything stops. That is where everything goes, and you have to keep those 2 organs in a smart condition, so that the rest of the body can actually be able even to absorb the other products that you're taking. You need the kidney and the liver to stay healthy. This is antioxidant. We call it 360 degrees. What does that mean? It means it takes care of all issues that one could be experiencing. Some even you don't even know. It will help even the hair, it will help the skin, and you don't even have to apply many of those things that the ladies were applying, and it keeps your health good. And particularly ladies, we are very particular about our skin. So you look younger and youthful, and you will definitely feel more confident that you don't have to be sick to start living well or taking products that help the body. So if it is diabetes, if it is pressure, if it is cancer, if it is just to boost your immunity, if it is renal, if it is vitality, very many people have issues with vitality. We also have something for that. I personally, I don't take any other medications from a pharmacy or the modern medicine. Because of my age, I am well over 60 years. I use a product like Osteocare, which addresses calcium and bone strength. I use liver and kidney detox every day, so that every day whatever I could have eaten is cleansed every morning. And then there is another product that I take daily called the 360 antioxidants, which make sure that my body is in shape. Just one thing that I'd like to mention, which is very key, is about the gut. Every disease starts from the gut. So what does that tell us? It tells us that every disease starts from what we put in the gut. We have been in operation for the last 3 or so years, and we have testimonials, people who have consistently used our products. So the key word here is consistency. So you just don't take once and you say finished. It is consistency. And this is food. And the beauty with food has no side effects. These are all organic products with no side effects. So I would invite as many as possible people to visit us at Zuri Cook Foods, Health by Nutrition. My name is Salome Makunda Lubanga. A mother married to one husband called Samuel Lubanga, and I'm a mother of one, Breakthrough Eldad. I work with G&M Company. We deal with t-shirts and promotional items. I'm in the sales department. I market the product, and I also sell the product. We also do branding, corporate branding, and we also do branding on garments and t-shirts. I'll share my story about the journey about my health. I started falling ill back last year. Is when I was diagnosed with a terminal illness, and I started treatment. And at the point of starting treatment, I had issues with my bones. My calcium levels would go up, and they would go to my blood. And in the process of stabilizing that calcium level, they reduced it to a level whereby the calcium levels went so low, and my bones started becoming very weak, and I couldn't walk. So amidst that, the doctor started doing a therapy on me to try and stabilize the calcium levels, and we see if my bones will become better. But I didn't get, I didn't respond very well to treatment, because in the course of treatment, I think I was given the wrong medication because of trying here and trial and errors here and there. There was a misdiagnosis again, and I was given wrong treatment.
So as I was in my treatment and I didn't respond, it got to a point whereby my doctor gave up on me. And when she gave up on me, I tried to reach her to see if we could continue with the treatment, but I think she had done what she could do medically, and she just told me the only thing she could do is just to send me maybe to a psychologist or a psychiatrist, because she thought maybe I just needed something to do with counseling, because there was nothing else I could be given in terms of medication. I lost hope, and I felt like life had come to an end. And at that point, I got depressed. I decided that I would stay in my room and wait for what God will do. And the only thing that I hang on was prayer. I would pray and trust God that God will send me help. And at some point, I have my sister who had met this company called Zuricook. So how I got to know Zuricook is through my sister, who had met them before, and she had used their products, and I think they worked for her. Though she had not shared with me that she was using products from Zuricook, she decided, when she heard about my story and my situation, when she came to see me and saw how I was, she decided to go and get the 360 for me. And she didn't tell me anything about the 360 and what it's going to do, but I think she was just trying to experiment with me to see if it's going to work or not. So they brought the medication here. I started, and she insisted that I should take the 360 twice a day, in the morning and in the evening. So she emphasized that make sure that you take this supplement, it's going to help you. And because of desperation I was really trying to see how I could ease my pain, I started taking the 360, not knowing what it was going to do, but I just felt like it's something my sister has just brought, so let me just give it a try. So I started taking it, and when I started taking it, after 2 weeks, one day I found myself, I could be able to turn myself from the bed, and I could be able to walk again. I could be able to stand and move a little bit. So I started moving in the house, and after some time, there's one time she came to visit, and I think she had been told like to give me a period of like 2 weeks, and then she comes and sees how I'm faring on. So she came. Her name is Emily. She came, and when she came, she found me outside, and I'm the one who opened the gate for them. So when I opened the gate for them, I saw the amazement in their face. They shouted. They were so happy, and they shouted. They were together with the husband. They shouted like, she's walking, and she said, it's worked. So I didn't know what has worked. So when we came back to the house, Emily told me, that 360, I think it's good. It has worked for you, and I know now I can be confident that it's something that it's a supplement that somebody can use and it can help them. So that is how I got to know that they were doing a trial on me and see if it's going to work. And from there, they told me that I continue using it for not less than 3 months. So they kept on supplying it to me. Anytime I would run out, they would call me and ask me if I still need, and they would bring. So I've continued using 360 for the last, I started using it at around March. And from March up to now, I've continued using it. And the more I've used 360, I've felt better. And on that, they also gave me they also advised me, now that I saw the results, they advised me to start taking another product in addition, which is called Osticare. So I started using it also, and it has helped me with the bones. And also recently, this month, I started using the kidney detox and the liver detox. Personally, I can give a testimony, and I can attest that as I was praying for God to send me help, God has numerous ways of working. He sent me help through a means that I didn't know it's going to work for me, and didn't know which direction it's going to come from. But today I'm here to thank God, and I'm here to thank Zuricook for their products. They are working. I would attest that they have worked for me, and I believe that it's working for so many other people.
My name's Emily Makunda. I am an entrepreneur. I manufacture and sell t-shirts. I also do branding. Some time back, I had a challenge. I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and through the treatment and then surgery, I had a lot of challenges because I had side effects from the medication. I had lost weight, and of course the scare was too much on me. Then one time I was driving along the road, and I noticed an advertisement of a nutritionist. So when I saw that advertisement, I thought twice to go and just get a nutritionist to help me through my diet, and I also wanted somebody to work with me in this journey. So I went to Zuri, and I was introduced to supplements. And this made a difference from the way I was. I could see some gradual changes. One, I had a wound that was not healing. After some time, I realized that the wound was drying up. Then also, I had an issue with my appetite. After some time, I discovered that I could be able to eat food. Then gradually I also noticed that my weight was coming back to normal. What I can say is, in most cases we think or we assume that once you've been given a diagnosis, it's a death sentence. Of course, I also had the scare, but with the encouragement that I got from my nutritionist and also the supplements, the way they were working well with me, it gave me hope. And I thank God that in less than 1 year, my wound had healed, and also I was able to go back to my normal life, go about my day normally. There is one item that I would recommend every other day. They call it 360. This one, I used it every day for 3 months, and I still use it. Not that I need it, but I felt it's something that boosted my immunity and gave very good response from my condition. I say this because I also introduced my sister who had the same condition when she was at her lowest, and to prove that it was actually the remedy, she used it for less than a month, and she also responded very well. I would recommend it anytime to anyone. Anybody who has a challenge like mine, I can tell you that God heals, and it is possible for you to be able to have a change and still go back to your normal life and enjoy life. Today I am here. I celebrate Zuricook Foods for the support they have given me, for the way they have helped me through this journey. Anytime I would call when I'm in need of something, advice or distress, they would always be there for me. I would recommend Zuricook Foods anytime. Healthy by nutrition.
By my name, I'm Samuel Karanja. I'm a food technologist working in Zuricook Foods, Healthy by Nutrition. We are located along our Skodek Road in a building called Kose Height. We're on the ground floor, next to Hurricane Plaza. That's where we are. In Zuricook Foods, basically, we normally have a free consultation. We don't charge our client. Only what is required for you. If you have got a medical report or anything, you can come along with it. We appreciate, and also you are able to work with it. We are able even to make or formulate a product through now, whatever may be the report is actually indicating. Something else we also do in Zuricook Foods, we also recommend our client, in most cases, for them to embrace the proper diet in everything you're putting into your mouth. Consider it being a medicine, because we are always promoting things that are healthy to our system. Other thing is that we do not go against the outstanding medical prescription of doctor. Whatever your doctor has prescribed for you, we just give a complementarity on whatever maybe you've been taking. So it's not an alternative to the outstanding medical prescription. It is actually a complementarity. So not necessarily that you're taking your medicine, that you should be now in a position now to say you finish, then you come and start taking our product. Mind you, so many other people normally out there actually suffering, and also in a situation whereby someone is actually taking medicine and also not even unaware of whatever should be eating. This is where now we come in, we as Zuri Foods, to actually advise you guys on whatever you should be eating, proper food, healthy living, and so many other things. In Zuricook Foods, we are always here. I myself, Samuel, I'm always here. By 7, I'm always here. And I always leave here around 7 again. So it's 7 to 7, 7 a.m., 7 p.m. I'm always here from Monday to Saturday.